What is up, everybody? Today I want to show you how to install back seat footwell lights in your Tesla Model 3 or Tesla Model Y. The Model 3 and Model Y have very dark backseat areas, and this backseat footwell light solves the problem perfectly. These lights are available at superchargedaccessories.com, and we have the front and back footwell lights in matching colors. Alright, so let's head to the garage and install. Now, to install the backseat footwell lights, all you need is a spudger or some sort of like trim removal tool, and then the lights from Supercharged Accessories. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is remove these 4 little clips. You just pry the spudger in and give it a slight twist, and the clip that looks like a little plastic brad just pops right down. Sometimes the plastic brad and its housing come out together, and sometimes just the brad comes out. If the housing pops out too, it's no problem. Just pop it back in before you replace the brad. Okay, so once you have the 4 brads removed, using your spudger, just pry this panel down and gently pull it towards you. And be careful because there's a speaker wire attached under this as well as a footwell cable, so you don't want to pull too hard. Now that the panel is free, unplug the existing front footwell light by pressing down on the clip and then pulling the cable out. With the panel down, it's a good opportunity to upgrade the front footwell lighting too. The footwell lights we sell at superchargedaccessories.com are considerably brighter than the OEM lights that come with the car from Tesla. And we also have a bunch of different colors, and our colors also match the backseat footwell lights. So you could get one of our complete footwell bundles that has a front footwell set and then a back footwell set, and they come in matching colors. Alright, let's go ahead and open up the box with the backseat footwell lights in it. And so there's 2 backseat footwell lights in here with more than enough cable to run to the back of the car. And here you can see our pigtail. So you're going to take the male end from the Tesla and you're going to plug that into the female end, just like this. And you can see that the backseat footwell light lights up. If it doesn't light up, it could be because your door was open for too long, so you might need to close your door and then open it again. So once we see that that's working, we'll then plug the short end of the pigtail into our footwell light. So this is our chill blue footwell light from superchargedaccessories.com. You can see they match together really well, the front and the back. So now we'll move under the front seat and attach the backseat footwell light there. We're going to leave that front panel down because we're going to store our excess cable there when we come back and finish up. So to attach the light, it's a good idea to raise the seat to its highest point. Once the seat is raised, you just feed the light under the seat track. So you can see right here there's a little break in the carpet, and this is a really good spot to feed the light under the track here. And there you go. Okay, so under the front seat, there's a large flat piece of plastic that is the perfect place to attach the footwell light. It's just about the same length as the light, maybe a little bit longer. So before you attach the light, it's not a bad idea to just kind of clean and dry the little piece of plastic where you're gonna stick it. Once the area is clean and dry, peel off the back of the sticker and then firmly press the light to the plastic panel on the bottom of the seat. And we'll plug it in real quick to test it. Alright, looks good. We'll unplug it now. Alright, so the next thing we want to do then is attach the footwell light cable to this wiring harness that's for the seat here. So there's slack in this wiring harness so that there's enough room for the seat to move forward and backward. And so you want to make sure that you leave a little bit of slack in your footwell cable as well so the seat can travel with no problem. What you're going to do now is you're going to zip tie the backseat footwell lights cable to the wiring harness. And then as the seat moves forward and backward, your footwell light cable will move with it. Alright, so now that we have the light installed under the seat, we're going to go back and clean up our cables now. Right here next to the seat, you can see there's that little piece of Velcro or glued carpet that we were talking about. You can just tuck this little strip of cable that's kind of sticking out. You just kind of push that under right there and it's fine. And then after you do that, you just run the cable under this piece of trim here, all the way up to the front footwell area. It should go pretty easily, although I've seen in some cars it's a little tighter than others. This is where you kind of want to use a spudger or a trim removal tool so you don't damage the trim. But I can do most of it with my finger, but the parts where it gets a little tough, I'll just use the spudger. Now at the front of the car, we'll run the cable up under this panel here. And now that we're up front and we have everything installed, we're gonna go ahead and replace our footwell light. So we have one of our blue lights that matches the back footwell lights. So we're gonna put that into the panel here. There you go. And then we are going to plug it in. And good, it lights up. All right, so now that we have that light in and everything plugged in, we kind of neaten up the cables here on top of the panel, and we're gonna kind of just place the cables on there neatly, and then we're just gonna put the panel back in place. You kind of slide it in, and then you just push it in place, and then you replace the plastic brads. Okay, so here we are on the driver's side, and the process is almost exactly the same. The only difference is that to remove this front panel, there are just the two of the plastic brads, and you may or may not have a Torx T20 bolt in this spot right here, which as you can see, we do have one, but it's not a big deal. You can get a Torx T20 screwdriver from your local auto parts store, which is what we did, or you can order one from a big box retailer. They're a few dollars. Okay, so once you have everything installed, it's a good idea to go back and check your work and make sure the cables are run properly and everything is turning on properly and behaving how it's supposed to. And once it's nighttime, we'll head outside and see how these footwell lights look. All right, we're outside at night here. Let's go ahead and have a look at how these light up. And there you can see that the whole backseat area footwells are completely lit up. And if you were to drop something down there, you'd be able to find it easily. All right, now let's check these against the front footwell lights and see how they look. Again, both of them are chill blue. And I'll try and get both of them in the shot here. Oh, there we go. So yeah, you can see that they both light up really well. They look great. And again, these are available at superchargedaccessories.com, and thanks so much for watching.